but you will be hated. This path will cast you in the role of a tyrant, as it did your brother. You have 1 year to do what Logan could not. Be the ruler that readies Albion for the greatest threat it has ever faced, and be the hero that can stand against it.
That is true. But we already given up our personal wealth, so it's fine.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
Yeah, hi there.
I hope everything is in order.
Not really. We need to get rid of this. Did not sit well with us on the throne. We're a bit pale. I mean, well, a bit. We are very pale. I think we are too bright.
Remind. Good choice.
Yeah, I think that might look actually look a little bit better. But I don't like the red around here. And I don't think we can actually get rid of it. Can we? Still a bit red. There's no red, but... yeah, that looks better. I like that. So we need 12 more in order to open the last magic chest.
Your Majesty, I'm not sure what to say after receiving such news. The darkness that is coming. People won't understand what it means. Nobody could, without living through it first. We need to prepare. If we can't stop the attack from happening, we have to be ready when it comes. You will need to raise a fortune to pay for the army we'll need. Hobson will show you the treasury, and I'm sure he can explain just how to fill it.
Indeed I can.
Then I will leave you to it. Ben and I will begin recruiting and training soldiers at once.
If you will follow me, Your Majesty. Oh, how I have looked forward to this moment.
Well, yeah, okay, we can't... okay.
This is it. Albion's royal treasury.
Is that it?
The store of the kingdom's total wealth.
It's supposed to be around 22 million. Is that it?
It's Well, not as, replete as one would like.
What?
But just imagine this room shimmering with hills, valleys, and plateaus of gold. A
Well, it should be.
topography of riches going all the way up to the ceiling. It will require nothing less to build this army everyone is talking about. Which brings us to the second item on today's agenda, and one I'm personally very excited about. Setting the tax rate for the coming year. As you probably know, your brother was taxing the people rather heavily, and some say that this has led to poverty, starvation, and other societal ills. You have 3 clear choices, Your Majesty. 1, lower the tax rate, which one could argue would help the poor and the hungry, but would also leave the treasury in a miserable state. 2, maintain Logan's policies. Not a popular move with the people, but moderately popular with the treasury. And 3, and don't let my enthusiasm influence you in any way, raise the taxes even further. True, many will suffer in the short term, but we will be able to protect the kingdom and run our fingertips over vast amounts of gold in this very room. What will it be, Your Majesty? Isn't it intoxicating? One word from you,
We're
and
gonna
the lives
lower
of
it.
the whole kingdom will be changed. And very well, Your Majesty. Well, how very noble. Yes, I suppose noble is the word. How very noble of you. The people are no doubt dancing in the streets. And we are bankrupt.
Not
You will
really.
need to be more ruthless if you wish to save the kingdom, Your Majesty. There are other, less salubrious means of filling the treasury, of course. You may donate your own gold, should you have enough. Though I must say, such charity is unheard of.
I donated
However you decide to
20
proceed,
million.
You should acquaint yourself with the Royal Ledger. It is a logbook that allows the reigning monarch to make deposits and withdrawals from the treasury. A most useful financial tool. But my, look at the time. You really ought to attend to the next item on today's agenda.
Dr. Reaver.
Reaver has a most intriguing proposal for you in Bowerstone Industrial. Now, I know you have had your differences, but it is time to put those behind you and work together. Nobody can raise money like Reaver can, I assure you. I have seen to it that your appearance among the populace is well publicized, so expect a crowd.
Hobson, you are a bit partial. See, can I leave this? No.
Don't tempt.
Oh, happy day! His Majesty, the King of Albion, graces us with his radiant presence. I knew last time we met that you would emerge victorious from such public sibling rivalry. And now, here I am, to assist you in filling your coffers till they are fit to burst. What better way to begin your reign than by reinstating one of my most successful policies? There is no greater waste than the idleness of our city's youth. But my employment scheme guarantees children of all ages will have something to occupy them, whilst ensuring our factories are properly manned.
It's just monstrous. Don't listen to him. You promised you would end child labor. Remember that promise now.
And what would you have us do with the snotty little indigents?
The only way Bowerstone is going to climb out of the gutter is through education. Nothing is more important to our future than that. Turn this factory into a school. Give the children of this city the chance they never had.
A school? Well, that's an original thought. Well, if you'd like to be known as a pauper
The factory will become a school.
Thank you. We can really start changing people's lives now. This will be an Albion worth fighting for.
I shall begin the necessary modifications at once.
He did not like that.
Welcome to Reaver Industries Learning Center, Bowerstone Industrial's first ever school. You can now feel secure in the knowledge that your children can become the well-educated automatons you always wanted them to be.
Sir.
Cheap prices right here.
Well, nicely done. See, we need to go to over here.
Now that's what I'm talking about! With that catastrophic instrument of death in your hands, you could bring an end to all conflict for all time. Well, it's now a foregone conclusion that war will soon be obsolete. So my work here is done. Ta.
Goodbye. Planet 1. Oh. Are we on the moon? We are somewhere. Military jacket. And we now have a military outfit.
Welcome to the sanctuary. There's a new suit in your wardrobe. Oh, I do love the pomp and pageantry of a military uniform. I could do without the associated warfare, but still, very smart look. As you like. Excellent, I salute you. Metaphorically speaking, my bursitis is acting up today. I always thought that one... Any other business to attend to?
Let's see, what do we need to do now? We still have a few collectibles and such. There's still one more thing to do for today. Condition. Can we repair everything? No, we can't. Go to the throne room. Yeah, but I want to go to the treasury first.
I trust you well, sir. At your orders.
It's a bed. move my my family over here? Sad. I can't. Oh, wait. Yeah, I can.
Oh, there you are. Oh. I'm at your command.
Well, yeah, but where is my family? Oh, let's get in there.
All stand to
No.
attention for the King
No.
of Albion.
I forgot.
Your Majesty. Awaiting your command, my lord.
The wealth.
Your Majesty.
That's more like it. Yes. Perfect. And now we're broke. I wonder if I can replace Hobson.
My king.
Hail to thee, beloved Majesty.
Today, you will decide what is to be done with the Bowerstone Old Quarter, site of the Battle for Albion. Paige will offer her proposal. Reva shall stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, our victory came at a great cost to the city. You vowed to fight poverty, but our actions have made the problem worse. You must act now. I ask that the old quarter be rebuilt, and its former residents rehomed. You wouldn't just be helping those in great need. You'd be sending a message to your people.
Yeah, rebuild.
They're scared, Your Majesty.
We destroyed the old quarter. It's only right we rebuild it.
The king has reached his decision. The Old Quarter shall be rebuilt, and its former residents will have their homes returned.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This will be a very popular move.
I suppose there may be something to be gained by rebuilding part of the city. It shows our sense of industry has not yet been dampened. Very well, Your Majesty.
That's the first schedule.
Despite the current climate of fear and great national need, Reva Industries has once again struck a blow for the honest man on the street. The sad sight of the decayed and war-torn Old Quarter is no more. We are proud to present the new Old Quarter.
Astonishing, Your Majesty. So early in your reign, and already the treasury is replete. I cannot recall seeing a more beautiful spectacle. And yet there is still a kingdom to be run, and it never hurts to amass more gold.
I think we're pretty
As a matter
fine.
of fact, our very first order of business might have a bearing on our financial situation.
I don't trust you, Hobson.
The time has come to decide the annual town guard budget. As you can imagine, the people like to complain about crime and the lack of safety on our streets, and are calling for more guards than your brother was ever willing to pay for. You have 3 choices, Your Majesty. Leave the budget as it is. After all, the people have grown accustomed to murder, theft, and contraband. increase the budget and fill the streets with soldiers keeping the peace. A rather costly solution. Or take a more considered approach by lowering the budget. For what is the point of a safe, well-policed kingdom when it is too poor to protect itself from certain annihilation? I must say I've never once felt unsafe in Bowerstone. Well, there was that time Master Reaver used my head for target practice, but he was very drunk. And I don't see how a guy...
I still don't trust Jobs, and you're too partial. Well, we're going to raise the guard budget, so we have more guards.
The people will be delighted, Your Majesty. But will they thank you when they are dead? Not unless they are turned into some sort of awful zombie creatures. That isn't what is going to happen, is it? Anyway, this will leave a sizable gap in the treasury. Unless you can cover the expenses out of your own pocket, I'm afraid we shall be in dire straits indeed. Let us now turn our attention to the rest of today's business. Here is the royal schedule I have prepared.
Decide on the castle's decoration. Rule on the status of Aurora. Embark on a journey of adventure and exploration. Alright.
As you can see, you have a busy day in the court, but a tremendously enjoyable one. Decoration is a passion of mine, and I simply cannot wait to see your choice. The interior designers await you in the throne room.
Is my family here yet?
At your command?
Well, they are somewhere around.
Hello there, Your Majesty.
Let's see here.
Welcome to the sanctuary.
I'm going to be stopping there for tonight. Then we will finish this tomorrow and everything else tomorrow. We still have a few gnomes and such. 2 in this very castle. 1 key, 1 key. Wonder if we can rebuild this home. Would be nice. Oh yeah, there are 2 keys here. There's a door over there, I believe. We do have a golden key, so we can open a door somewhere.
I believe the royal court awaits your presence in order that you might make a judgment, something that affects your castle and your legacy.
And the more interesting stuff is down here. Because we haven't really done any exploration. And we know there are keys and gnomes around there too, so... that's probably the last piece to the puzzle. So yeah, we're gonna get the last keys, the last gnomes, and everything else done by tomorrow. The story definitely. And we did Understone. Let's see what else we have. We have Traitor's Keep, I think called. And something else. Yeah, we're getting all of it done tomorrow, and then we can move on to something new on the Friday. So let's save.
look upon this wall does put things in perspective, doesn't it?
And before we do that, let me see. Still need a little bit more strength. Magical aura, I don't think we're gonna get that done. Okay. That will have to be it for today. So I'll be back tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central European time. About this time it is right now. And then we're gonna be finishing this. And then I'm gonna be posting a new schedule after tomorrow's stream as well, with upcoming games and such. So it should be ready on Friday. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see everyone else tomorrow. So until then, take care.